What's up, everybody? This is Forgo, and today we're going to do a run against Knull with Medusa, Black Bolt, and Captain Marvel. Now, Black Bolt, he can actually do a complete solo against Knull, and actually so can Medusa, but having them on the same team together, there's a lot of synergy between both of them, since Black Bolt will actually benefit from Medusa's leadership. Even though he does have a sweet 65% increase of all attack leadership, he's going to benefit from this leadership, and so will Captain Marvel. And that's why I have Medusa in the leadership. But Black Bolt will also be benefiting from the damage dealt to supervillains that Medusa is offering. Captain Marvel won't. But this is an amazing team that you can do a run with. We're actually going to do stage 2 against Knull. So we'll just quickly take a look at the builds. Now, my Black Bolt with Medusa's increased attack leadership has 43,500 energy attack. He has 127 crit rate, 128 attack speed, 52 crit rate, 194 critical damage. He has max turn defense, max skill cooldown. He has 68% dodge. He has all 5-star, well, I think 5-star Urus. No, he has mythic energy attack Urus, and the rest of his Urus are 5-star. And all of his skills are at 6. And Black Bolt really can solo this thing by himself, actually. He's got this sweet 40% all attack buff, the crit rate buff by 40%, so it's easy to max out his critical rate. I don't know how well he would do with a damage proc. I'm actually using a CTP of Rage on my Black Bolt, but I imagine he still is going to put in quite a bit of work, especially if you lay in the damage proc on his tier 3. You're probably going to put in quite a bit of damage. The third skill gives him this damage accumulation based on how much damage you deal, which is amazing. And then you got the fourth skill, does have all defense down, which is useless against Knull. And then we have a fully awakened Power of Angry Hawk set, and of course the CTP of Rage. And then for the uniform, it is at Mythic. We got some dodge here. You can take this up, increase his dodge, increase a little damage. We can get more energy attack, but I'm never going to level that uniform up. And then we have a Wolverine here, who's at Mythic. We got a little dodge from Captain Marvel, who's at Mythic. A little critical damage from Vision, who's also at Mythic. As far as Medusa, she's running 33,800 physical attack. She has 128 attack speed, 28 crit rate, 184 critical damage, about 49% ignore defense, max skill cooldown. And she only has 5-star physical attack Urus. So she's not fully built. All of her skills are at 6. And you see here we got the 35% increase of all attack for 6 seconds on the 5th skill. We got the 70% all attack on the 3rd skill, and the crit rate buff by 45%. So whenever I'm playing with Medusa, I like to hit the 3, then cancel into the 5, get both those attack buffs, and then I hit the awaken skill to try to keep my proc on that awaken skill. Plus you'll get this increased damage by 50% for 1 attack. So you're getting that on top of your damage proc, on top of the 100% plus attack buffs that you're using all in one shot, which is great. She has a stage 6 Power of Angry Hawk set, so I don't even have a fully awakened set on her. And she has a CTP of energy with a 180% proc. Medusa actually works really well with a proc, to be perfectly honest. She can actually put in quite a bit of work against Knull with a good proc. And she does have a heroic uniform, so it's not even at Mythic. We're getting dodge here. We got physical attack here from this one. And then we got ignore defense from here. And then the next uniform option is Cyclops, which I actually have at Mythic, I believe. And then we have Captain Marvel. Now, some people think Captain Marvel really isn't that good for this. And yeah and no. She's an awesome character to have in there because of her movement speed and because she can put in some work. She's not going to solo Knull. I don't see that happening. I have 83% energy attack on my cards. And as you look through my build, I mean, I don't have any Odin's Blessings, but, you know, having 83% energy attack and max raid level and still having problems with her, especially if there's tornadoes in there, she can get entangled very easy because she has no immunity, no invincibility in her skills. So she can get entangled super easy, and it can be quite annoying to play with her, unfortunately. But you can use her. She can put in some work. She has 44,500 energy attack. She has max attack speed, max critical rate, 175 critical damage, max ignore defense, 69% dodge, and max skill cooldown. And of course, she just has 5-star Urus on her. So she could be quite a bit stronger. I mean, she might be able to do a solo. She's really beefed up. Like some accounts are going to have, 10, 13 Odin's blessings on her, craziness with 80%, 90% energy attack. Maybe then she could, but on my account, pretty damn tough. But her tier 3 actually can do some decent damage to Knull. Actually could quite surprise me. And Captain Marvel, the thing about her is she just has a lot of damage on her skills. She's got the attack buff and the crit rate buff from the 5th skill. But she also can do quite a bit of damage on the 4 and the 3rd skill. She has a fully awakened Power of Angry Hawk set, and she has a CTP of Rage. This is the only way to go. There's no way she's going to really do much of anything if you're putting a proc on her. Captain Marvel just doesn't do very well with that proc. Something else to mention is her passive, because they increase all buff effect by 20%. It really bumps up the stats of the Rage. This actually goes up a little bit. And then her uniform is at Mythic. And if you look at the uniform options, you got Magneto, you got Thor, Elektra, and that HP is very important actually for survivability. Giant Man, this is a terrific uniform to get because you actually get a CTP selector from the legendary battle. And then you got Coulson for the extra critical damage. And I love this team because, one, I can push Knull a little bit more than what I normally can with relative ease, because they really are, it's really just a super powerful team. So let's get into the action and let's rock and roll. So we're going to be taking on stage 2, and the reason for that is because there's no tornadoes. That's very important for Captain Marvel. Not such a big deal for Medusa and Black Bolt because they do have invincibility on their skills. Medusa has a hidden invincibility on her 5th skill, plus the awakened skill has invincibility, and Black Bolt has invincibility on his 5th skill, so you don't have to really worry about it with them so much. But Captain Marvel, the tornadoes can really get a hold of her, entangle her, and she's kind of a sit and duck. And look at the damage that Black Bolt puts out. Look at the damage he puts out. Now there I switched Black Bolt whenever the U's came up, switched Captain Marvel, and that way nobody was stunned, so therefore we were able to do more damage over time, which really helps. I try to switch my character when that ooze pops up. Sometimes you don't see it due to the animations going on the screen. Like when Black Bolt's doing his animations, there's so much, when his scream is echoing and you see those waves, it's really hard. See right there, I saw the ooze, but I didn't catch it in time as far as switching my character, unfortunately, so we did get stunned. But no big deal, no big deal. Black Bolt really is, honestly guys, Black Bolt and Medusa both are super freaking amazing for this. They are really strong. Like I said, I believe Medusa could probably solo this maybe. I might try that one time. She might be able to solo this. But Black Bolt, I know he can. His damage is crazy. Here we go. Come on. Now with the CTP of energy, a damage proc, I mean, he's definitely going to lose a lot of damage because his 5th skill will sell with the proc early, and you're really trying to get the damage proc on the 5th and the 4th combined because you want the attack buff from the 5th skill. But that's why with the Rage, it just works so much better. You don't have to worry about canceling procs. So we switch to Medusa. Now watch. I'm just going to go ahead and hit my Awakened skill. Now every time with all my Awakened characters, I always do this. Before even Knull even goes into an iframe, I just go ahead and start using my Awakened skill. And switch to Black Bolt. Even without the tier 3, he does a pretty good amount of damage. We're pushing it here a little bit. Alright, there we go. We switch to Captain Marvel because she has really good movement speed. That's something that's nice about her. Her movement speed is pretty good. It really helps, but she can put in work. She can do some decent damage. So like, I use her whenever I'm trying to like get the bar down to get Knull into the next phase. Try to take the bar down enough to put Knull in the next phase. But whenever I'm doing these big damage dealing moments, that's when I'm using Medusa and Black Bolt. Run around. Take care of damage accumulation from the 3rd. We don't want to use our tier 3 because Knull's going to slap his sword down. He's going to send those little things chasing us. So we switch to Captain Marvel, make a big circle. I mean, with Knull, it's just figuring out his pattern. It's just mastering what he's doing. Now he's going to bring up, he's going to jump down, and he's going to bring up 5 little symbiotes coming out of the ground. Now they're going to pop. You don't want to get caught in that, otherwise you die. And then we're going to go to over here, get in a circle, And now we're going to pour on the tier 3. Booyah. And when I'm playing with a rage, whenever that rage procs, that's when I try to hit that tier 3. Because you do a tremendous amount of damage at the beginning of that damn thing. Big time. Like if you hit the tier 3 before the proc engages, and then the proc engages like halfway through the tier 3, you're not going to do near as much damage. So it's very important to make sure the damage proc procs before you hit the tier 3. Now this is only with a CTP of rage. With an energy, it's just a different world. With an energy, you're pretty much going to be hitting the 3, and then probably cancel the 5, and then the tier 3. Now wait. We're going to bring up that crab. We didn't want to use our awakened skill, otherwise we're going to lose a lot of damage. Because we'd have to cancel it. Run over here. Now we're going to get him. So we hit the 3 and the 4 for our attack buffs, and then the awakened skill. I mean, Medusa, man, look at her. Now we got to switch our character. Now we're going to use Captain Marvel to take him down to the 7th bar to go into the next phase. And watch this tier 3. Look at the damage this thing puts out. It's not bad. It's not terrible. It's not bad. She can definitely put in work. Now we're going to switch to Black Bolt. And just like I showed you guys before, you want to use your invincibility. So in this phase here, you can use your invincibility and then go into your other skills. There we go. We do a little bit of damage. I mean, you're going to take a little damage, but if you got full life, it's not a big deal. Now we're going to wait for our damage accumulation to reset here. Okay, so our 3rd skill is ready. Now we can hit the 3rd skill. And boom. Hit the 5th skill. Hit the 4th skill. Try to get that proc trigger. Proc triggered. We hit our tier 3. And come on. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. So stage 2 against Knull with this team, this is an amazing team. I mean, you could always put Ghost Rider instead of Captain Marvel as well, or Odin. You know, either one of them would be amazing as well. So hopefully you guys aren't getting tired of these Knull videos. I know it's really important right now because everybody's trying to increase their CCF and BAM. You know, I'm getting about 500 BAM a day, getting about 100 CCF a day, somewhere around there. On the average, which has been extremely useful. So that's why I keep pumping these out to hopefully help you guys out. So let me know what you think about Black Bolt, Medusa, and Captain Marvel getting it done. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.